Right, here you go, a little experiment here. I'm doing a screen recording. Let's see if I can post this on YouTube. So I've just been using this metronome here, right? It's called Stage Metronome, Stage, and this is an Android phone. You can probably get it on Apple. The reason why I like this, right? I like things that are simple. I like things that are bold. I like things that just make it easy for me, right? Okay, now this is the first time I've ever really seen this in such an obvious way with a digital metronome. Okay, and so why it's applicable to me right now, right, is because I'm learning triplets. So can you see a lot? Can you see on the right hand side? You see the one, see at the top, the 1, 2, 3, 4, but then you go down on the right hand side, it says pattern. Yeah, look, that one, orange. See the boxes, triplets. Right, and this is where, for me, this is really helped. So in regards to triplets, right, if you don't know what a triplet is, right, it's 3 beats on each. So let's say you got quarter notes, which is 4 beats per bar. Okay, so let's say you're doing triplets, right? So if I play it, then you'll understand, right? Let me do it. So yes, there's loads of settings, right? And I might sort of, if I get time, I'll press on some of that, right? But look, so see how long it's going. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you listen to, I don't know what they might call either the cymbal or the hi-hat, yeah, it's going 1, 2, 3. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 3, yeah. So let's keep it simple. Quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quarter notes because there's 4 of them in a bar. Eighth note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So when you get to the triplets, it's like 3 beats, or 3 sections per beat, if that makes sense. Yeah, look at the 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 and 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So let me turn it up and let's see if you can hear me play harmonica. And so what I'm doing is I'm playing 3 notes, which represents 1 beat in a sense, yeah. So you know, this is really the reason why I'm finding this app so good as well. It's really simple. So I'm doing 3 notes per beat, right? Right, what I'm doing is the blues scale, yeah? Yeah? 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. What I'm trying to do, if you see in the middle here, can you see that thing going orange? I'm pressing the BPM, but I'm just trying to do triplets at 50 BPM right now. And it's not just a case of, for me, it's not just a case of you know, trying to get it in time. I'm also trying to learn the blues scale in different orders. So it's from Tomlin's course. So it's blues scale in different orders, yeah. But it would be basically common triplets that might be in licks, yeah. So for me, I've just achieved my aim. My aim is just to play, right? I asked in a group once, what about triplets? Anybody, any advice? There's what happens is I think people come up with their own little ways and means to help them to overcome something like this. And this guy, he was like, you know, a saxophone player, a musician. He writes music, and he sent me some private messages, and he basically said, yeah, the thing with triplets is they're the odd ones out. And what he's sort of saying is, you know, even a baby can sort of pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you went 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, a baby would just be able to go, you know, copy you sort of thing. But if you was to start doing triplets, I'm tapping my leg there, the baby might sort of get a little bit overwhelmed by it. Anyway, look, you're not a baby. I'm just saying the principle of what I'm saying is, he was saying, yeah, triplets is the odd one out sort of thing. And this is the one thing that's helped me to get it, because what I found hard is in the past, if I was to play a metronome quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's knowing whether the first note lands is always landing on the beat, the quarter note. So, you know, as you saw me doing there, look, see in the middle, it skips BPMs quite, you know, -5, up 5. That I found that quite helpful. I like the way the buttons are really big. I don't know anything about whether this is, well, this was free, right? You know, I guess there are different settings as well. Well, there's loads of different settings. Yeah, let's go back. Wait, look, you can save stuff. I haven't tried doing any of that yet. Like I'm saying, this is good stuff down here. You know, these different subdivisions. What you've got also is, like a lot of metronomes, different noises that people like. The one thing I like about this metronome is it's loud. A lot of metronomes that I use or have used have a tendency to be quite loud, but then once you start playing your instrument, or especially a harmonica, because it's in your face, it's in your mouth, it's next to your ear, sometimes the metronome can just go. So that's why a physical metronome can be good, because you can see it swaying and swinging. They can be a bit temperamental, I guess, depending on what surface they're on. My physical metronome, I love a physical metronome. They're always falling over. For some reason. They're sort of haphazard. They're always falling over, falling off the sides and stuff. Yeah, you guess you got a bit of metal. Mine, they're all plastic, and you know, you got this bit of metal on the front that's swinging. So if you ain't got it stood up properly, the metal they can fall forward. Anyway, right, keeping this short now. It's loud, man. That's what I like about this metronome, is I like the volume. I like these. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I do like that. But there's also this. Did you see that? I pressed the number 1 at the top and it becomes a, I don't know, cymbal or a hi-hat. It's highlighting number 1. I don't know what this is. I just got it on 4/4. I guess that's the timing, yeah? The timing signature of a song, 4/4, 3/4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. No, that's probably a slow in here. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yes, slow anyway, so it's gonna be right. But yeah, I think this is a great. Like right now, this is, see the bottom right, VIP. So I guess there is a more premium version of this. No adverts. You can see the screen right now. There's no ads on there anyway. But I don't know what that's going to involve. Whether you got to pay. I don't. When an app is £5 or less, especially if I know I'm going to use it, I don't mind. When I say £5 or less, if it's really good, I'll pay 10, 15, 20, whatever, if it's really good. But I mean, metronomes are easy to pick up and they're normally just free. They come with some adverts, but I like to support developers. So I hope this helps somebody. It's definitely helping me with these. What I will do is see the 50 in the middle, BPM, the tempo. What I will do is just go up a bit. And like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this. Yeah, when it comes to scales and things like this, these patterns, these sort of like, it's like a puzzle. I've met quite a few people now online who have said, they say, I can't do scale. I can do some scales, but they sort of say they can't do scales. I think that's got something to do with, like, when I say learning difficulty, I don't mean that have disabilities, but like for me, I have like ADHD, the makings of hyper and deficit disorder. So when it comes to like memorizing patterns of licks and things, licks can be okay and fun. Licks are easier for me. Because they have a reason and they're fun and they can fit into a whole bar or 2 bars and they're musical. But until I put a rhythm to the scale, then to me it's mechanical. So, you might be one of those people who just really struggle with memorizing like patterns and stuff like that. And if you are, then I think the best thing to do is to put it into the context of music. So if you're learning to bend notes on a harmonica, just learn one bend in a song or in a scale which might have rhythm to it. So you learn the scale, and then backing track gives it rhythm. You can even give yourself rhythm if you learn rhythms and rhythmic patterns, sort of thing. Anyway, leave it there. All right, thank you. God bless.